team that has been very, very difficult, more especially for us, past 2 seasons. So it's not going to be an easy one. Moreover, we're playing away, and they also won their last game 3-1, and that alone tells you the depth that they have in their squad after losing to Marumokaland. So they'll want to proceed to the next round of the competition. There's no doubt about it. And having said that, yeah, it's going to be a difficult one.
Thank you, Coach. Let's take questions from the floor, just by a show of hands. I'll take the first one, if there are any questions. Okay, let's start with Benji here, Benjamin Nyirenda. Just pass the microphone.
Coach, as much as you acknowledge that it's going to be a tough game, but this is the only chance of winning a trophy this season for you. Don't you think this is the game that you can go all out and grind the results no matter what?
Thank you so much for the question. Yeah, definitely, we are planning to go all out. We're not going to hold back because this is a perfect opportunity for us to go to the next round of this competition.
Next question, Kamu.
Coach, from Sports Coach. Once again, the big three, they've avoided each other going into the quarterfinals. But you rightfully said it's kind of tricky playing Royal AM. Immense pressure going into this encounter to deliver, Coach?
Yeah, thanks for the questions. There are no easy games. Whether you're playing against one of the big teams in the country, or you're playing against so-called small teams, and in actual fact they are no longer small teams in the KSL. All the games are difficult. What is very, very key is to plan accordingly and make sure you also profile the oppositions properly.
All right, let's move on to Tsepo on my left-hand side. Tsepo Tobane.
Thanks, Coach. Tsepo from ENCA. Looking at the previous match, Marumokaland, same old story, creating chances, scoring one and making mistake. How was training this week? I'm asking this because I'm sure it must have been frustrating for you. Game number 25, the same mistakes. This week, what did you tell your players ahead of the weekend? Thanks.
Thanks, Pratsepo. Look, we don't stop working hard. There's a lot of positives, like I've always been saying. It's better to create chances rather than you don't create them at all. So at least it gives us one task to focus on in terms of being clinical in front of goals, and we'll keep on improving that aspect in our game and make sure that we take our chances in all the remaining games.
Okay, Dami.
Coach Mangete, Romania from Sakura Duma. Coach, midway through the season, you said that if we look at Chiefs, you have done away with helicopter football. You play an entertaining brand of football, and often when you start matches, you start it really brightly. We see the Chiefs, and even when you're in the lead, we see that the players express themselves, there's flair. However, we have seen that when Chiefs concede, you guys almost lose that confidence that you have, and now your entire game plan goes out of the window. My question to you is, will we get to a point where we see Chiefs who maintain that structure, that belief, even when the chips are down?
Thanks for the question, big man. You are quite, spot on when you say the way we started. We started very brightly, and obviously when you start conceding goals that you shouldn't, conceding, and you panic a little bit, more especially if that becomes a habit. It's normal. Any other human being, when he's in a situation that is trying to avoid and it happens again. It comes back into into play. In his mind as well, he's thinking, what if, because we've been working on those things to try and avoid, that at all cost. And they keep haunting us, they keep happening. But, they're part of the game. Mistakes are part of the game, and you'll always, find yourself in that situation when you try to do something right, when you try to do something that you think can help the team, it's when we're in like at the building phase, you try to fix this, then the other thing, resurfaces again, then you have to go back and fix it. And yeah, it will take some time until, the players, start enjoying even more, because we don't want them to panic even when we concede, because football is a game of mistakes. Though we try to minimize our mistakes, we still want to keep the same character. When we attack, we still want to keep the same shape, same discipline, and as you said, we can only improve that. At least it gives us, a task to work on, to focus on ourselves at the same time, to say, okay, this is what we've been doing, this is what we got right, this is what we did improve on, and what else that is